All right, y'all. All right, let's get into it. Let's run this intro. Let's talk about it. We got a lot to unpack from this press conference. A lot to unpack. We got a lot to unpack. Let me run this intro. Let this room populate, and let's get the chop in this fable.
This is my passion. This is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job. From a good dream I wake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch a case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you lay off. Y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bullshit, cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up. My boy just got laid off, so y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hoes here so ratchet. These hoes here so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash. Take this job, shove it up your ass. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be bro. So y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. You and your procedures, you and your protocol, you and your policies, none of that shit don't apply to me. You and your quotas, you and your standards, you and your 2 sick days a year. Y'all niggas bananas. Wonder why the postman's posted with hammers, going postal with Popo on camera. His wage got him enraged, stressed out, it's hard to maintain. He flips the middle, grabs his. He said, if you don't get the picture, I quit, you ain't shoot. Mother, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Look, man, I hate this job. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I'm out here trying to take care of my family. Damn, I hate this job. It's not always glamorous, for real, but I do what I gotta do for me and mine, you know? Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you, nigga. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and or the host. They do not explicitly nor necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by the channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during the program. Basically, if I didn't say it, don't come for me. You come for the person who said it. And please don't sue me for somebody else's words. With that said, let's start the show, motherfucker.
This that squad sound. This that squad sound.
Uh-oh. What up, though? What's popping? What's going on? We got to fight, baby. We got to fight. How y'all feel? What's the deal? What's popping? What's going on? You back in the lab with your favorite neighbor, your man, Mark Nash. He is I am he. Another great episode of Breaking Beats. I am not in the studio today, but we going to make this thing work, man. How the audio sound? Give me an A in the chat if the audio sound good. Give me a B if it sound like some bull. Should be good, though. Should be good. How y'all feel, man? What's popping, man? Y'all make some noise, man. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this fight, man? Let me open the phone lines up. We dropping the link early. Got a lot of things to unpack. I'm not in the studio. Had to move the location. Boom. But y'all see it. Y'all know what it is. Let's go. We got to fight, baby. Let's go. We got a couple things to unpack. Let me go to my notes now. I'm going to drop this phone line out there too. Let me make sure I got these phone lines open early. But we got some things to unpack. First and foremost, both guys look on point. Both guys are looking on point like they working on their weight. Ryan looks a little grouchy. Now, I don't know if it's because of the weight cut. He did mention it a couple times. He mentioned it in the pre-interview, but also he did speak on the fact that they have a rehydration clause. I didn't know that. Let's put a case on that. He said, I should have turned this fight down. With all the hoops and everything that he had to go through. He said he should have turned the fight down. Interesting that he said that. But we're going to talk all about it. Let me get this phone line open. Boom. Drop this link out there in a second. I just want to warm this up real quick. I got a couple things I got to unpack. Let me let's go to these notes. First and foremost, though, let me do a quick neighbors only roll call. Shout out to all the neighbors in the building. What up, though? We got to talk about it. I got a survey in the chat. Who do y'all think going to win? And that survey is in the chat right now. So let me do this. Neighbors only roll call. Because without the neighbors, the show will not be the show at this level. Tony Boswell, Scant Rants, Kansas City Mac, Patricia Shelton, Ace Retro, that guy Eclipse 330, Ben Adams, Miss Queen Sunkiss, Rockman, Wanda Villa, Beyond the Ring with Nonito and Rachel Donaire, True Media Today, USA Boxer. That's my guy, Coach Malachi Williams, Porto, Stephen Bateman, Full Revolution. I think Porto and Stephen and Full Revolution and we was texting back and forth throughout this whole thing, like, where's Tank Davis? But we're gonna talk about it. C Jones 0224, KP from KC5, TJR, Matt Wade, DJ, Karma Serene, Ill Status Boxing, Tank the Sweet Science Examiner, Beyond Above Media, Pittsburgh T. Lost my spot. SF City Slicker, I Know Boxing, Boxing Lounge, It's Mex, Ride of the Storm, Here to There, Taylor Bell, Maddie Yoel, Cliff Bailey, Con Shawnery,
Lisa Bells, Cooking with the Champ, on the mic with Terrence Bailey Sr., H.L. Deezy, Cooking with Sir Sr., Brandon Washington, Lady Shan Dundum Season, D. Bevel the Champ, and of course the big fish himself, my good brother Derek Lincoln.
What up, gangsta?
Make some noise for all of y'all. All right. Let's take it from the top. Uppercut TV, what up? Phone lines are open too. So let me go to my notes. First and foremost, Tank Davis was late. And when I say late, I don't mean casually late. I mean, he was so late, I thought he went to see Creed or something. He was like 2 hours late. That's not a good sign. He did show up, though. He did show up. Now, I got about 15 notes right here I wrote on this press conference. I'm going to speed through them, and I'm going to give everybody a chance to talk they talk. Let me boom. Make sure I got this link out there, because I know some of y'all going to want to call in. Some of y'all going to want to beam in. But shit, the phone line worked, though. Let me get through this first, because if y'all on the panel, y'all will probably just keep cutting me off while I'm trying to go through my notes. But if you call in, you call in. Let me get this out first. All right, one. First thing we was talking about, I started taking notes when Ryan sat down. Ryan sat down, and he was talking about the weight cut. And he was saying the way the negotiations went. He was like, the way the negotiations went, I should have said no to this fight. He said, Tank and his team, they want me weight drain. They got a weak rehydration clause. I can't gain more than 10 pounds. So that was interesting that Ryan brought that up when he sat down early. He also was the one who let everybody know Tank Davis is late. As y'all can see, even when they finally started, it was like, we just going to sit down and we're going to get started. As you can see, the Tank Davis side is empty. Got to put a case on it. But all right, we'll talk about it. He was late, and he was like, look, man, this is unprofessional. This ain't cool. And you know what? Ryan is right. To the point that even Tank Davis, when he sat down at the end, they asked him, we said, Tank, what's going on? Did they give you the wrong time or something? He was like, nah, no excuses. He said, I haven't even been to sleep yet. He said, I've been ripping and running, haven't been to sleep. Now, why Tank Davis ain't getting no sleep before this press conference? Nervous energy? Who knows? Shit, it is New York City. Shit, did he even come to New York last night, or did he just come there from Baltimore today? Who knows? But he said he's been up all night. Now, Ron is definitely correct about Tank Davis being unprofessional. It is the biggest fight of Tank Davis' career. And they also have 2 more press conferences. Now, if he's late to the one that's in New York and he's coming right there from Baltimore or either Florida, right? Well, you know, he could be anywhere on the East Coast. Young man has money and resources. So I'm not going to assume he was in Baltimore or in New York. Shit, he could have just got off the jet from Florida or Miami, or shit, could have came from Abu Dhabi, far as we know. But what's going to happen with these next 2 press conferences? Is he going to be on time for the California and the Vegas one? Because we got 2 more press conferences back to back to back, right? Is Ryan going to come late to the Vegas or California one? Is he going to be like, I'm going to make you wait this time? All right. I saw it getting a little chippy at times. I think it's going to get even more chippier on these next 2 legs of this tour. And I'm excited about it. Hope y'all are too. Make some noise. Now, Ryan and Joe Goosen was talking about their plan to beat Tank Davis. Now, shout out to Joe Goosen. Him and Calvin Ford, they stepped up. Yeah, man, I told you I got the visual aids. I took my notes. Yeah. Calvin Ford stepped up first. Ryan, and he was humble. He was super humble. Calvin Ford almost cried at one point. He was talking about his son, was talking about things like that. And yeah, he said, nope, Tank will be late to that one too. Damn, Derek Lincoln. He said, dude show up late with the purse. Yo, put a case on it. He said, Derek, I'm pissed because now Devin Haney ducking Shakur. Steve, what? Ducking Shakur? He don't want to give up. He's fighting. We already know who he's fighting. He's fighting. That's not even his decision. It ain't about him giving a brother a shot. It's that's not even a decision right now. I don't think that's top rank. They saying salute. Yeah, that was unprofessional as fuck. A lot of us was sitting around waiting to see this, right? I was like, man, I could have took a nap. Tired of selling my damn self. All right. Tank seem nervous to you? Call in. Phone lines are open. 44692-1766. I'll put you right in the mix. Let me get through some more of these notes. Shout out to everybody who's subscribed and pulling up while we're talking about it. So let's go to Joe Goosen. And Joe Goosen did talk about patterns. He said, hey, Tank has patterns. He has a pattern. They even talked to Ryan about it. When Ryan talked about it, he was like, yo, he got a pattern of giving up rounds early and then, having to rally back and get a stoppage. Shout out to Tank too. Tank kind of reminds me of Marvin Hagler with these glasses. Y'all remember Marvin Hagler used to wear those kind of glasses? Remind me of Marvin with those. So they was talking about that. That seems like that's their plan. They're going to use the height, the reach. Ryan said fans are going to be surprised by his intelligence and his defense. He said, I think that's what's going to shock people. And they said, well, you did get dropped by Luke Campbell. Who said Luke Campbell's my height? He's tall, he's long. He said, shorter guys like Tank, I'm going to catch them coming in. He said, that's the first time in a long time I fought somebody my height. So he did have that to say. Let me see where else we at with it on these notes. So that's what he said. His defense and intelligence is going to shock people. He also mentioned the Campbell fight. I addressed that. And he said he's going to catch a shorter guy like Tank coming in. Now, B-Hop took the stage. Let's go to B-Hop. Bernard Hopkins took the stage. And he said, hey, look, I know y'all call me the alien. Y'all call me the executioner. But y'all better add a new nickname to it. What's the new nickname, B-Hop? He said, I'm about to be the biggest instigator in boxing. And he spoke about, hey, look, this fight is going to lead to other big fights happening. He also talked about Tank being late. And he told people, don't even ask him who he picking. He said, y'all know where I'm at. Y'all know who I'm with. Shout out to B-Hop. He addressed the journalists as well. He told the journalists, he said, to respect this game. He said, y'all got to respect our game, just like we got to respect your opinions and the words you wrote. He said, man, people are going to see who is who and what is what, and we're going to get these bigger fights coming up. I thought he was alluding to, y'all know, that Spence Crawford thing. Thought he was alluding to that. But phone lines are open. I'm sure somebody will call in and let me know. If not, I'll end the show after I do my notes and read the chat. Where we at? Boom, boom, boom. Biggest instigating. Okay, so I read that. Now, Steven Espinoza. Steven. Showtime boss. Espinoza, he took some shots. I ain't even gonna hold you. Steven Espinoza took several shots at your boy Crawford. I ain't gonna hold you. I caught the sublimes with the subliminal diss. Steven Espinoza had some subliminal disses up there. He was talking about guys. These guys stayed at the table versus taking another opportunity that came up. Blah blah blah. They stayed persistent. They didn't get up and walk away and take another fight somewhere else, even though it was a more lucrative fight. Then once that was when he was sitting down doing an interview. Then he took the stage and he used my quote. Well, actually, it's John F. Kennedy quote, but y'all hear me say it on the show hundreds of times. I was like, success has 1,000 fathers. Failure is an orphan. Get the metaphor right? When it's a failure, nobody wants to say they was a part of it. But if it's a success, everybody has something to do with it. So he did bring that up. And he said, hey, look, give these fighters their credit. And he said, nobody took the easy route. I was like, put a case on Steven, but I like the petty shit, though. I like the petty shit. I'm with it, Steven. Let's go. But that led me to believe that either one, they are definitely done with the Crawford negotiations because all of those little sneak shots. And technically, it is kind of immature for you to be the president of Showtime Sports being that petty, but fucking, I'm with it. Shit, I'm petty too, but I ain't the president of Showtime. So I was like, either they are very done with this Crawford thing and they're not going to revisit that because the way he keep taking these slick shots, or they are talking about it. He want to make sure it don't happen again. So he's, laying the groundwork. So, all right, where we at? Now, here we go. Now, this is what I want to know what y'all think about. Leonard Ellaby. First of all, I didn't even recognize Leonard Ellaby. His COVID weight caught up to him late. My girl Food Revolution said he put away the Sharpie and grabbed the donuts. Oh, put a case on Food Revolution. She's so petty. Petty wop. But yeah, I didn't recognize Leonard Ellaby. Now, this is what we got to talk about. Why is Mayweather Promotions Leonard Ellaby why he up there? And what was he speaking about? I didn't see his name on the banner. He wasn't mentioned as a promoter. I remember a lot of people saying he went his own way. Tank Davis went his own way. He's done with Mayweather Promotions. Shit. That ain't what it appears like. Even Calvin Ford, it was a time where he mentioned, he said, man, this is beautiful, man. So happy for y'all. I'm up here trembling my damn self teeth. You know, with the Baltimore accent. Calvin Ford was like, yo, what's going on here? He looked like he was about to cry again. He was like, you got Golden Boy Promotions and GTD, better known as Mayweather's. That's a quote, end quote. Put a case on me. I wrote it down. I rewinded it and wrote it down. You got GTD, better known as Mayweather's. I didn't know that. Did y'all know that? What is Mayweather Promotions doing up here? That I don't see their name on the banner. I don't see their name. They wasn't mentioned by Custer, Brian Custer, when he was announcing the promoters. It said GTD, Tom Brown, Golden Boy, presented to you by Premier Boxing Champions on Showtime pay-per-view. Yeah, so I'm interested. Like, so what's going on with the Mayweather Promotions? What is their role? Hey, look, when Tank was thanking everybody at the end too, he was like my personal team and all that stuff. He did not thank Golden Boy. I'm sorry, he did not thank. He said shout out to all of them on the other side, but when it came to his side, he was like my personal team. Didn't say Mayweather. Didn't even say Al Haymon. Didn't say GT. He left all of that out. Now, granted, when he apologized for being late, he was very clear. He said Mayweather Promotions, Golden Boy. He said even Golden Boy in the media. I apologize for being late. I'm very glad Tank did do that. And he said, I apologize. No excuse. And that's what you want to hear from a young fighter like that. Own it. Say, hey, look, I accept responsibility for it. Y'all was up all night for whatever reason before the biggest press conference of your life. But he let it go. He moved on. Now, so I'm trying to figure what the hell was Mayweather Promotions doing at this damn event? And why Leonard Ellaby looked like somebody deacon at the church right here? There was another picture I took too. It was like a little awkward moment when they was trying to walk up and figure out who was going to stand in front. Do I got that picture? There we go. Who was going to stand, in between the fighters during the press conference? Let me see if I can pull this up. Look, look at Tom Brown was trying to get past Leonard Ellaby through that damn linebacker shoulder in front of him. Said, nigga, I'm getting in this picture, nigga. I am getting my TDJ's looking ass in this picture. Respectfully. Leonard Ellaby said, I got to get it. I got to get this photo out. As he should. I ain't mad at him. They did invest a lot into Tank and getting Tank to this level. But yeah, look at Bernard and Oscar looking at each other. Look at Leonard. He said, I got to get in this picture right here, nigga. TDJ, yeah, man. Yeah, TD Snakes. Respectfully, I'm just joking. Put a case on me. I shouldn't have did that. I don't think TD Jake's a snake, and I don't think Leonard Ellaby is neither. So I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. So Calvin Ford, I got a couple more notes. Calvin Ford is just a class actor, right? Derek Lincoln, you agree? Yeah, why was Leonard Ellaby there, Blaze? Put a case on it. Hey, look, Mayweather already told y'all, you can't leave me and still be with PBC. Me and Al Haymon are one. We are joined at the hip. So guys think they leaving. You can't be with Mayweather. You with Mayweather. You with PBC. You with PBC. You with Mayweather. He told us that. Look at Leonard Ellaby like. I told y'all. Yeah, TD Jakes in this damn picture right here. So yeah, I'm curious about that. Definitely curious about that. Now Ryan said is not about titles. It's about who you beat. Do you guys agree? Is it about titles? Or is it about who you beat? Damn, Tank Davis got a big ass head too right here compared to Ryan, don't it? He got a head and a half. And they got a head and a half. When you're looking at it from the side right here, don't it? Look at the circumference on this motherfucker, man. They got a big ass head, Tank head. Shit, Ryan Garcia, you better not miss. Better not miss, baby. But this is gonna be a good shot. A good fight. So Ryan was like, it's not about titles, it's about who you beat. I want to know what you guys think about that. And Brian Custer asked both of these guys an interesting question in the fight. He said, why is this fight so important? Why is this fight so important to the sport? And Tank said it's because both guys are peaking. Ryan said it's the biggest fight in boxing because boxing fans been longing for a big fight. They also asked Tank at the end, how many pay-per-views do you see this fight doing? He said, this fight gonna get him over the hump as far as doing his numbers. So all the people saying, damn, Tank do all these numbers, do all the numbers. He does numbers in the arena. He does venue numbers. He doesn't do a lot of big pay-per-views. This is gonna be a big pay-per-view. Even Ryan said, man, he said what I saw. Bro, it's over 40,000 people watching on their phones right now. Just for the press conference. And you fucking late. Excuse my French, but I'm in France. That's what I got, though. That's what I gathered from this. Somebody say TDJ's looking at, hell yeah. So let me see what y'all saying out there. 404-692-1766. 404-692-1766. Don't everybody just call at one time. Knockdown 305, what up? I'm drop the link out there too. To get some tapes, get people to get their tape, get you in and out. I know y'all got a lot of stuff to do today, and y'all know I got a night show to do tonight. So we're gonna do our night show as well, but I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity to call in now, voice your opinion, because I'm sure we're gonna be talking about this tonight. Then we're gonna watch the press conference tomorrow. We're gonna talk about it again tomorrow. Then we got another press conference on Friday. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that one too. Let's go. We got to fight, baby. We got to fight. And I know a lot of y'all was like, is this fight gonna happen? I don't know if it's gonna happen.
It never heard of it.
The shit happening. Some of y'all was like, man, Mark, I'll believe it. 817, talk to me, bro.
What's up, my brother? Salute to you.
Champion Hard. Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home. What's up, bro?
Oh, man. I need to call you. I got a bad signal. The show is buffering, so let me call my brother.
Talk to me. You sound good right here. Talk to me. What you think of the press conference?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know what? I was one of the people, man, that said this was all cap.
Yeah.
So, you know, this is happening. I'm excited about it. Yeah, that's definitely a bad look for Tank, man. Very unprofessional to show up late like that. But
2 hours.
You know, it is what it is. But
2 hours, Champion Hart.
That's
great.
You gotta do better.
You know, they probably only booked the venue for a little bit of time anyway, because they figured we ain't gonna be there that long. And then he's 2 hours late, so everything's getting pushed back.
Right. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was not a good look. Not a good look. But yeah, man, if this is happening, man, I'm definitely excited about it. I'm going with Tank. I think Ryan's going to sleep. You know, he's got to fight perfect that whole fight, man, and I don't see that happening.
Why not? This is the biggest fight of his life. You've never seen him in there with nobody like this.
Right. You know, but we have to understand that we're creatures of habit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're gonna do, you know, what we do is a habit. And like I said, I don't see him fighting that whole fight perfect. He's gonna have to, because, you know, with Tank being such a dangerous puncher, you know, there's no way he's gonna, you know, he could he could pay for any type of mistake.
Well, Tank said this is probably going to be his hard. Yeah, Tank did say they asked him, is this going to be your toughest opponent? He said, yeah, but he also said, man, shit, I won't know until I'm in there.
Right. Now that's the thing, they were saying that Ryan's gonna fight tall, he's gonna use his reach, he's gonna catch Tank coming in. Man, it's gonna be hard to do that for a round. He may be successful, 10 rounds, 11 rounds. Maybe 1 minute before the last round ends, he may be successful, and get caught 1 minute before that round ends. I mean, that's the danger that he's having to face. You know what I'm saying? This is why I say it's very difficult to fight perfect a whole 12-round fight.
What I didn't like about Tank in his post-fight, well, not the post-fight.
He holds his chin up,
Yeah. No, did you hear Tank after they did the press? Can you hear me? Yo.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Yo. Shit. I can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you. Do you hear me?
Damn. Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
I'll call him back. But I didn't like this about Tank during the when he sat down afterwards. Tank was like, he said something to the degree of a visualization. They asked him about visualizing the fight. How does he see the fight going? And he said he actually sees the fight both ways. And I was like, what you mean? Then he's talking about how he actually sees himself losing sometimes too. And that's crazy. I never heard of that.
Hello?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm sorry, brother. I'm in a bad area. That's why I didn't call you. That's why I didn't jump on.
No, you good. I'll just call you right back. I just want your take on this, and then I'll let you go. What do you think of Tank?
All right,
what do you think of Tank talking about he sees himself losing sometimes, and like he visualizes himself winning, but he also visualizes himself like getting down on the cards a little bit. He was like, and so I want to know what it feel like if I'm down on. I'm like, I never heard of guys visualizing themselves losing or being down on the cards and things like that. I would think that was counterproductive. What's your take?
Well, Tyson used to say that stuff, man. He used to say that, he used to cry, from the, I know he early in his career, that was one of the things he would cry about, the fear of losing. So, I mean, that's something that, that fighters deal with. I didn't like the fact that Ryan said he should have not taken the fight. That sounds like a built-in excuse. I think that's something that, of course, all fighters deal with as far as what Tank is saying. Once you're in the ring, you get over that nervous energy, all that goes out the window.
Okay. All right. Well, I think he was talking about like all the stipulations they put on him. Like they're just making it so unfair. Like the weight drain. You can't gain this. Like we're not fighting for a title. It's just, but I feel you. Everybody gonna have their own take on it. But I appreciate you, man. Got Shelton Moore just pulled up. So does Sir Senior. So I'm gonna let them cook on this topic. Appreciate you, bro.
All right, brother. All right, I'm listening, man.
All right, man.
Brother.
I'll see you tonight, man. Be safe. Peace.
All right, man.
All right. And I'm a troll. Shout out to my guy, Champion Heart. Sir Senior in the building. Sir Senior, Shelton Moore, talk to me. What y'all think of the press conference, fellas?
Great press conference, great build up. The fight's still for nothing, but it is what it is. The fans want to see it. The guys that follow Tank and follow Ryan, they really want to see it. I think it's going to do well at the venue. I think it's going to do well on pay-per-view. But the fight's for nothing. I mean, it's for nothing.
Go ahead, Sir Senior.
Yeah, I think it's amazing that we finally get this fight. And I think that it actually is for, They've both been called, social media, or they were talked about how their out of the ring antics or situations is bigger than who they are in the ring. Now they get to merge the two. I say this is a great time for them both to put their best foot forward and really go all the way in this fight. I like Ryan's confidence. I like how he's focused. I do think both sides are kind of putting their little just in case I lose, excuses in there. But I like his confidence. I really like this is actually this the Ryan I like to see. This the Ryan I want to see. I want him to go in here and do his thing. I don't want him to rely solely on the reach and the height, because that ends for a bad night for him, because all he has to do is get caught once in a 12-round fight. So if you're leaving yourself open because you think, oh, I'm gonna just stay behind my jab and my reach, you know that Tank is good with the uppercut and your chin be up in the air. So
let me take this call. I'll come right back to you. We're going to New York. Talk to me. Caller, what's your name? Where you from? 315.
What's good? What's good? Marcus D. Young calling out the Q Syracuse Orange. What's popping, man?
Hey, man. Happy birthday to you, man. It's tomorrow, right?
Appreciate. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, OG. Appreciate you.
Happy birthday to you,
man.
Bro.
Appreciate you, 13. And you know what I mean? I enjoyed the conference, man. I think of course it was unprofessional for Tank to be late, especially after all that stuff he did last night on Twitter. I ain't gonna get into that, but
I missed it. What was he doing? Hold on, I missed it. What I missed last night? I was working on my website.
It was, hey man, it was some nasty messages towards Bill Haney, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't
Why is he worried about Bill Haney right now, bro?
Bro, Tank, Tank, and I don't want to be so hard on Tank because me and the nigga the same age, but the dude, I don't like his attitude. I'm just keep it real, bro. I cheer for him because I like Calvin Ford, man. Calvin Ford, a great trainer and a good brother, and I love the story, bro. But that nigga demeanor is just I don't like it though, bro. But I respect him as a fighter. You know what I mean? So. But, I mean, like I say, just to get back on the fight point, though, man, I think it's going to be a good fight. I think it's actually going to be 50-50 because we know Tank start off slow, but I think eventually Tank going to start finding his timing and his distance. And, when you have flaws, you just always go to him, bro. And as much as I want to cheer for Ryan, it's just, if Luke Campbell puts you on your ass, you ain't getting up from a Tank Davis shot. I'm sorry. So. I got Tank winning it, but it's gonna be a good fight till it ain't a good fight no more.
Yeah, them trial theories don't always work though, bro. Cause you get a master boxer like Shane Mosley. Vernon Forrest beat him in the Olympics. I mean, beat him as amateurs. I think he beat him to get to the Olympics. No, he beat him in the qualifier. But I know he beat him. He kept beating Shane in the when they was kids. Beat him twice as a pro. Shane is a master boxer. But then Vernon Forrest goes in there and get his ass kicked by Mayorga. But Mayorga loses to Shane every time they fight. You see how that triangle doesn't work? Because by that logic, by that logic, if you can outbox Shane Mosley, nigga, you should be able to outbox Mayorga. Never heard of it.
Right.
Never heard of it.
Small heads.
Yeah.
It never
And Mayorga, how you can deal with Shane Mosley, but you can't deal with him? And you see how that triangle? I'm just saying, triangle theories don't always work in our sport, right here. But I digress.
No, yeah. I get that though. I'm definitely understand that, but it's just it's just like I say, when a fighter has his flaws, that's just what he resorts to. And I think he'll try, if he's smart, he definitely should try to box Tank and keep him on in his punches because y'all saw the significant height difference. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, let me put it on the screen.
Y'all saw the height difference, man. So yeah, Ryan definitely gotta listen to Joe. He needs to definitely listen to Joe, and he could get pulled to victory. But I just think once Tank hit him, he's gonna resort to what he know best. So. But that's all I got to say though, Mark. Man, I appreciate you though, bro.
Man, I appreciate you. What you doing for your birthday tomorrow? I gotta ask.
Oh man, well, I'm gonna be at work, but Friday, you know what I mean. I'm gonna go into the casino, you know what I mean, and have a little good time.
Absolutely, man. I'm gonna tap in with you, bro.
Already. Yes, sir. Yes,
Do
sir.
it big, bro.
Appreciate you.
Do it big. It only comes once a year, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate.
Yeah. That's what I tell my side girls too. Only coming once a year, bitch. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Puto's in the building. Puto, what you think of the press conference? You and I was texting back and forth the whole time doing this whole procedure, and like, yo, we was talking about the ticket prices. I need to put that on the screen too. Talk to me, Puto, what you think of the fight? What do you think of these ticket prices? What did you think of the press conference? Floor is yours.
Ticket prices is not bad. I thought it was gonna be like $100 more for like the cheapest ticket. So the pre-sale starts tomorrow, so it's at 10 a.m. I think they're gonna sell out at the pre-sale. So to be honest, but I mean, like they don't sell all the tickets at the pre-sale, if I remember correctly. You know, they for the general public, you know, they held like a little block, but they're gonna sell out quick. Yeah, so I'm gonna fucking be up early for that shit. Excuse my language. But yeah,
you got American Express. I think if you got American Express, you can get tickets early.
No, I just got an email from the venue, and they gave me the access code or whatever.
Boss, go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah. No, I mean, it was a good press conference. I mean, everybody was like, you know, when they were asking them the questions, everybody's like all cordial and stuff. You know, at the end, the stare down was pretty intense. You know, nobody backed down. You know, Tank kept, you know, jawing at him, and then, you know, Ryan would want to take his picture, and then he would go back to John with Tank. You know, so that was pretty cool. It was a good stare down. But I like the speech that Calvin Ford gave. To be honest, bro. I don't know. He got me pumped up with that speech, brother. You know what I mean?
Man, he was about to cry then too. Could you hear the trembling in his voice?
Yeah, and I remember somebody commenting that he, I think, I don't know if I heard it like while I was getting ready or whatever, but yeah, somebody was saying that he's always crying. Like, I don't know, he's like a emotional dude, I guess.
He's very hey, look, man, when you get to that age, sometimes, man, and you seen what you seen, and sometimes you can get overwhelmed with emotion, just like, I can't believe I'm here and I'm still here. He was about to cry early when he was talking about his son that he lost, because he was talking about how his son introduced him to Tank, and he was like, Dad, I'm about to go back New York, or I think it was New York, New Jersey, somewhere back on the East though, to be with Mom, but keep this guy close to you. He needs you, and you guys are gonna be good for each other. And his son died, and he was like, and he was crying. He was about to cry doing that. He was like, and to see where he at and where we've been through and where we come from. Yeah, man, this motherfucker got out of prison.
Yeah.
And is at the top of the boxing game as one of the best trainers out there, or at least he trains one of the best fighters. Whether you think he one of the best trainers or not, we can always debate that. But to be there in this moment, this is our version of can we call it a mega fight? Is this a super fight? What would you call it, Puto?
I would call it a mega fight. I mean, when you have a what's it called, the dual promotion, you know, that's rare, you know. Then and that this fight has it, you know, it goes to show that how big it is, you know. And then, like I was telling you on the through text, I was like adding up the viewership on all three channels that they had it on. There was 40,000 people watching this press conference, bro. I don't think I've ever seen that on a press conference for a boxing match. So it's gonna be big.
Yeah, I never heard of that neither, man. 40,000. That is a lot of people. I think Ryan even mentioned that too.
Oh, he did, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, Tank is late, and there's 40,000 people watching, and Ryan is right. Like, that was truly unprofessional. But I passed around this open show more. I know you didn't pull up just to smoke. I know you got some words for these fighters. Hopefully,
hey man, I'm just glad that they put it together. We've been talking about this fight. They've been talking about this fight. Ryan been talking about this fight for 3 years. So it's just good that we can see that fights can be made if everybody wants to make them. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know, they put the word out there that Ryan forced his promoter to make the fight. Tank forced his promoter to make the fight. And we did see that Tank is still with Mayweather Promotions. So
got that, huh?
A lot of that can go to rest. A lot of that can go to rest. We see he's still with Mayweather Promotions. So I don't know, man. I hope the winner of this fight continues the momentum. He tries to get other big fights. Like Sir Senior was saying, which is true. I don't like all the Ryan putting in all about the rehydration and all this, that, and other. You know that dude fights. That dude fights at 135. So if he fights at 135,
Who fight at
you just gotta
135?
make
You talking about the
Tank.
champ? Tank
Tank.
won titles at 140. Won the
Tank
title.
fights at 135. He's been fighting at 135. He's told everyone he's gonna fight at 135. So all that stuff is like Sir Senior was saying. I think they put the excuse in there if I lose. Hydration clause, this, that, the other. You know.
Reg, pull up real quick. I know Reg got some shit to say. I know he was watching the shit. He and I was complaining about Tank Davis' tardiness. Reggie had already did a video said Tank Davis is a no-show. I was like, man.
Yeah, I saw the caption too.
I watched that shit too, man. Reggie tricked me. I watched that shit. I was like, what? He's a no-show? What happened? But Reggie was just pissed that this motherfucker was 2 hours late. Keep in mind, he on the West Coast. So he probably got up early for this shit. Nigga might have took a day off of work for this shit. Coming in there, getting up at 9:30. You could have slept in for an hour or two, Reg. Y'all got up at 9:30 to watch that shit. He said,
Reg got a point, though. Reg got a point.
Hell yeah, it's 9:30. Y'all think y'all gonna do this shit? This shit don't start till 11:30. Unprofessional. Shout out to what's this H Flunky? Oh man, y'all niggas out here trolling with the names. He said Tank hit women in his car and driving off. Tank was shitting in his underpants. I don't know about that, but he definitely had on interesting outfit. Anybody got a comment on the outfit? The purple fleur. This nigga was looking like Lil Wayne up there with the
That shit was funny.
He was Lil Wayne mixed with Marvin Hagler.
Brian Custer called him like Joe Cool or whatever.
Joe Namath. Joe Namath had on a white fur, if I'm not mistaken, or a black fur. He wasn't in there no purple shit. Fuck out.
He threw his own spin in it, whatever.
No, Tank was up there looking like Grimace with some shades on.
Oh yeah. I wasn't feeling the outfit, fam. I ain't gonna lie. Both of them niggas' outfit was kind of blah. Like Ryan had on. I like the jacket. I think that's like a Montclair jacket or something. But them big ass jeans. Ryan had on big ass boot cut jeans. I was like, this nigga taking over for the 99 2000.
Yeah, this look kind of weird. They did.
The fuck is up with outfits? The fuck is up? This nigga dressed like Lil Wayne and the other dude dressed like. Man, I don't know. We got to get a stylist for both of these niggas. Just put them in the suit. Just put them in the suit. We can't go wrong with that. No, I'm just talking shit.
There goes the future representatives of American boxing, bro.
Damn. Somebody said, I like the pull-up episode. Nice, family. Man, I'm working, bro. I'm out here working. I'm working.
Also,
no, Taylor Bell out here Taylor Bell. Look at Taylor Bell. Don't got some damn lipo on them cheekbones. This nigga don't got all the bone marrow sucked out them cheekbones. Look normal. But nah, Taylor Bell said that shit fruity as hell too. What up, TB? Go ahead. I'm just talking shit.
I just wanted to notice. I just wanted to ask if you guys noticed that Ryan was the only one clapping for Leonard Ellerby when he finished his speech.
No.
Yeah, he was the only one, bro.
No, don't tell me that. Small heads.
And I knew it too because, like, he pretty much told everybody that like Ryan's promoters did not want this fight, and then like he gave all the credit to Ryan for making the fight. Like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yo, he did do that. He did say Ryan your team did not want this fight. Yeah, he did do that.
Sounded like Ryan agreed because he was the only one clapping. He almost gave him a standing ovation. I swear to God.
Yo, leave him alone. Go ahead, Sheldon. Cersei, y'all talk to me, man. What else can we take away from this press conference? Matter of fact, let me ask y'all this one at a time. Who won round one? If the press conference was a fight, who won round one? Same question for the chat.
Ryan.
Yeah, I think Ryan did.
Go for it. Go ahead, sir. You tell me why.
Yeah, your boy Ryan definitely came with his mind right. He was able to pick up on the little cues. He didn't seem as corny. If you compare his even dressing, his outfit, his jeans was trash. But he ain't come up there looking like a weird cartoon character. He won't 2 hours late. He had actually, he seemed like he planned what he was going to say. Yeah, Ryan definitely won. If this was round one.
Show more. If the press conference was a first round of a fight. Who won round one? I'll mute your mic. Your mic muted, bro.
You breaking up.
There you go. There you go. Look at my brother out there. You in Vegas with the palm trees? Show more. Yeah. Okay, you froze up, Show. That's you. You froze up. I'm good. I always know if I'm frozen, because if I'm frozen, I can't click through the chat like this. It'll freeze up on me. So if I can click through the chat, I'm unfrozen. So it's not me, it's you. That's what she said. Sir Senior, you said round one to Ryan. There you go, Show more. Okay, he's still frozen. You drop the link out there and see if I get him back. What you said round one to Ryan.
Yes, sir.
Somebody said, I think Bernard Hopkins won. What? And doctors won it. Doctor, stop it. There you go, Show more. You unfrozen now. There you go. Go ahead, Show, and talk to me. Yeah, see, you got to get in one spot. Wherever you at, I can't even hear you now. You ain't even got no audio. I can see you, but you have no audio. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Show, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, we can't hear you though, bro. I dropped the link out there again. Beam back in real quick. PGH Big Dog, Lisa Bell, she never fails. Somebody said, yeah, Ryan, but Ryan got to get his nerves under control. Y'all thought he looked nervous? Y'all thought Ryan looked nervous?
I didn't.
I didn't see it. I thought when he said down, I thought he looked frustrated. I thought he looked agitated by I took this picture of him smiling, but I'm gonna show you this other picture. Let me take this one down. I'll show you guys the other shot I had of him. Just it was times when he was sitting there doing the interview with the guys. He was looking off away from the camera. He was looking, the guys were to his right, but he was looking over and off to his left. Looked very frustrated. But I think the frustration can be the guy is late. Now, I have shit to do. I came to New York City. Now, did he get there last night? Did he get there this morning? Has he eaten yet? Is he tired from the flight? So it's a lot of dynamics that can go into play there. I don't want to just automatically and say the guy looked nervous, but look at his face right here. He like,
can you hear me now?
Bitch, please. Ryan, like, bitch, where this nigga at? Bitch, I got shit to do. I got to do a walkthrough at the Prada store. He probably got some. Hey, look, Brian. Hey, look, a guy like Ryan Garcia, when he come to New York for shit like this, he there for other business too. Bet money. Ryan Garcia is doing another interview somewhere in New York. And they should.
Of course. Can you hear me now?
There you go. Y'all cook up. I'm listen. And I got.
No, I just said that Ryan. He was professional. He was on time. Seems like he got dressed in the dark, but that's neither here nor there. I don't know, man. I just hope that Tank, by going back and forth with Haney, Bill Haney, hopefully he's not overlooking Ryan.
When did this happen, Shelton? Like people keep saying that he went back and forth with Bill Haney.
Supposedly, bro, last night on Twitter they were going back and forth.
Did he erase the tweets?
Yeah, they was going crazy on Twitter.
But did he erase the tweets? Because I was looking at his Twitter, there ain't nothing there.
Tank is good for saying something and erasing it. You know that.
Oh, okay.
Sean, your mic went muted. You clip right off, and everybody's mic muted. Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me now?
Go for it.
Yeah. I just hope he's not overlooking Ryan, thinking about Haney. You know what I mean? Because you should be focused on the guy you got in front of you. I did like the fact that Tank said, "I'm just gonna keep beating the guys that put in front of me. It doesn't matter who it is." That's more in line with his way of thinking of what we've seen over the past couple of years. But I just hope he's not overlooking this guy, because this guy may not have the best footwork, he may not have the best foot speed, but he got fast hands and he can crack.
Can Ryan hurt Tank Davis? Has Tank Davis been in a ring with a bigger puncher than Ryan? Is Ryan the fastest guy he's been in there with? What can Ryan do to change the narrative? about who's gonna win this fight. Shout out to Food Revolution. She just pulled up too. Shout out, man. Look at the Cali folks connected in. Shout out to the Cali people.
He has to punch Tank with something. He has to hit something Tank with something that's gonna make him back up and think.
Foodie with the beauty. Hey, Foodie, how you doing?
What up? What up?
What up?
How's everybody doing this afternoon?
Man, I'm about to wrap this shit up so I can do this BMF
What's
episode.
up, Foodie? What's going on with you, girl?
We got to link.
What's up, Shelton?
Foodie, we got to do that BMF episode, man, for the members, yo.
Let's do it.
I got a lot to say about Mr. Charles with his ED too out there trying to fuck hoes with the fucking hoes with the limpy. Giving them the mushy banana.
Doing the most.
Doing the least, actually. He ain't.
Yeah, really. And he's a rookie. How you get caught with the receipt in your jacket?
Come on, bro.
With the ED though, he's a youngster with the ED. That's crazy.
That nigga said, "Oh, I just got a job there." I'm like, man,
you ain't got no damn job, Charles.
Tommy from Martinez. Hey, look, that's the worst lie ever. Because when did you get a job there? Where's the pay stub? Like that's gonna be so easy to man. Charles a damn show a game bang rookie with this cheating shit. I gotta give him one of my books, man.
And then you got preacher Snoop pulling out with the heat.
Oh man, don't save it.
Okay.
All right, so look, what's your take on the press conference? You and I were emailing back and forth, corresponding, and we all were shocked when we saw TD Jakes. I'm sorry, Leonard Ellaby. Damn, I don't know why I said that. Well, y'all know why I said it. You said he put down what was your joke? You said he put down the what? The Sharpie and got the donuts or some shit.
Man, that coochie Sharpie goatee, he let that one go. And he finally looking his age with the beard. I ain't mad at that with the Papa
Mr. Brown. Beard, Mr. Brown from Tyler Perry, ain't it?
Man, that man been pushing them donuts like nobody business, man. What is going on, man?
I ain't never seen nobody gain that nigga gain.
He let go of the Just for Men. He stopped using the Just for Men.
No more Beijing. No more Sharpie.
That nigga
that skinny ass goatee.
2 years later, though. How you get your pandemic weight 2 years later?
Listen, that's that stress. First of all, what was he even doing there? But he's stressed out with whatever's going on with Mayweather Productions, or I would say productions, like they a record label.
They making
promotions.
Yo, why is he there? And look at him fighting with Tom Brown to see who's gonna get in front of this picture. But he made it though. He said, "Nigga, I'm getting in front of this picture, nigga. Let me in here." What's your take on it though? Seriously though, what was Leonard Ellaby doing there? What was your take on the press conference? Tank being late. Did Ryan look nervous? If this was a fight, who won round one? Because they got two more of these to do. Tomorrow is gonna be Cali, right? Then the next day is
it's gonna be at the Beverly Hilton.
Okay, talk to me. What's your take on it? Let's go.
I think that's it though. I think they're only doing one in New York and Cali, as far as I'm aware of.
Nah, it's three. It's New York, Cali, and Vegas. They added New York. It was really going to be Cali and Vegas. They added New York.
Yeah, there really is no point of doing it on the East Coast like they did today. That was kind of
New York is but New York is a media mecca though.
Well, so is LA, and then Vegas. Vegas is the media mecca for fighting.
Yeah, no, that's where they're gonna go to fight. Oh well, some people say Madison Square Garden is where it's the mecca, not the T-Mobile.
Well, Madison Square Garden. You mean MGM Grand, or you mean like what do you mean as far as the mecca?
Madison Square Garden is not MGM Grand.
Well, I mean, yeah, but we're talking about the fight. Yeah, well, yeah, Madison Square Garden is the mecca for fights, but T-Mobile ain't nothing in comparison. If I were going to compare to, it'd be Madison Square Garden to MGM Grand is what I'm saying. If we're going to compare the two fight meccas. So. But
y'all cook up real quick. I'm gonna step away for a second. Y'all cook up. I'll be right back. Shout out to Nonito.
I thought the conference was dry. I think they both came dry toast. Very lackluster. Tank with the Cameron circa 2004 purple haze jacket on. I don't know what was going on there. Hiding his eyes behind the glasses because he was hungover. It's just at this level of the game, that was very unprofessional and immature of him. But he got there and it was just dry. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, they need more interaction. They need some help. They both need some milk. They need something in order to get this fire started. I hope it's much better tomorrow in Cali. Um, and yeah, I mean, I'm just really hoping. I mean, but I do think it's going to do. I think it's going to go well. I'm trying to find out. I really would like to know why Leonard Ellerby was there at all. Period. And that's just my
Because
take on
Tank is still with Mayweather Promotions.
I guess so.
Yeah, most definitely. I think that's what it is. I think maybe he's just giving him the space to not, put Mayweather in the front. Mayweather's like, okay, well, I'm here, but you could put yourself out there first to help kind of build him up.
Like he just can't be. He can't stay in the shadows and just like hang back and not be there. Like, I mean, yeah, it is kind of feeling somebody's like no Al Heyman there. We know good and goddamn well Al Heyman was about to show up at no press conference or anywhere else on planet Earth in public, but he is supposed to be the promoter. So what's going on with that whole situation? Like, is LRB, are they getting rid of Mayweather, and he's just gonna be working for PBC, straight PBC? I mean, I don't know. It's a whole bunch of bullshit going on with that company, but I think this fight's gonna go well. I did look at some tickets online, and starting it at like 800. That ain't bad. But those are nosebleeds. But that's what you can expect for a fight like this in Vegas. They're gonna comp. I mean, the rooms are probably gonna be pretty cheap, because they always are fight weekend. For the most part, they get the prices get a little bit better. They kind of balance it out. So if you flying in, probably get some good flight. The tickets probably will be a little bit cheaper around there, but the tickets starting at 800 ain't bad to me, which means probably ringside would be what, like 2,500.
Maybe a little more.
2,500 to $3,000. Yeah, that sounds about right.
For a mega fight. That ain't too bad, because I remember with Tank's last fight in DC, what were they talking about? Like, I don't know, $5, $6, $7, $8,000 for some ringside. I'm like, for a Tank in DC to fight this nobody else, dude. I don't understand it. Vegas is a tourist attraction.
So what you think Ryan got to do to, boost up his chances? Because on the betting sites, he's still down.
That's a good question, because I think Tank is, people see him as the knockout artist, and it's just his image. It's just Ryan. They don't see him as a threat. Period. They think that he's soft. Everybody want to talk about how he got knocked down with Campbell, and the way I look at that fight is like he got back up and he won. So how are you guys looking at it? Is this something soft? Like, I mean, and Campbell was a really good fighter at the time. I mean, he was on the end of his career, kind of, but not like how Gamboa was at the end of his career when Tank fought him. We won't know, but yeah, it's the image. Ryan gonna have to use his TikTok promoting power to change his image, clean it up. But they're doing it on such a short notice. This whole thing is a little bit of a mess. Like, I really feel like they really should have announced it at least 6 weeks earlier and really started promoting it a little better, even on social media. But that's it. It's images. There's no proof. I mean, look at the height. Look at the height difference between the two of them. Like, all Ryan got to do is keep him at the end of his jab. And I think that Tank is much more of an emotional fighter. He gonna get frustrated if he can't get inside and do what he want to do to him. And if Ryan could keep him out there 8-9 rounds, and he can keep his stamina up, he might get the knockout in the championship rounds, I think. Not that Tank don't have.
I hear you. I think that I actually think he should definitely use the height and the range, but I think he should try to pressure him real early since Tank starts slow. And that will also give him, the better look. So even if he slows down throughout the fight, that will give him the look at the beginning of the fight and at the end of the fight. And even if he doesn't get the knockout, that'll give him, what he needs to, come over that hump of the fame. And that way,
you need that chin up there, Tank will knock it off.
Yeah, he go out there 12 rounds. that's a tough night for Ryan. So he got to do something big up front, and then try to look for his opening. But definitely, he gotta be using the speed to get Tank tired.
Right, but he also has to keep his stamina up at the same time. I mean, I know it's very unlikely he's going to get the knockout. It's very unlikely, but you just never know.
And you can already hear, panel. You can already hear Ryan putting his little excuse tidbits out there already. The rehydration clause. I had to subject myself to this, to wake up, blah blah blah. So in case I lose,
Well, that goes both ways. Why so many stipulations if you're so confident that you're going to win? And why would Ryan must want this fight really bad because it isn't in his favor. None of the details are in his favor as far as this goes. Like no
right?
rematch clause.
But
To me, that shows you really want it.
But look who's Tank's mentor. What did Floyd do to people? Got to do this, got to do that. I'm the A side. You got to do this, you got to do that.
Yeah, but everybody's doing that now. Look at the Crawford Spence situation. Everybody's trying to talk about they the A side now. That ain't nothing new. He started that for the whole. That ain't just a Tank thing because
No, it's not just a Tank thing, but as we can see, at least in this fight, it didn't hinder nothing. In the Crawford Spence fight, Spence trying to hold on to the A side and it ain't working.
Well, neither one of them are really, the A side as far as this is both going to be both of their best fights. So, they need to cut it up. But at the same time, I think in order to do the business with the PBC, you got to really be willing to bend to the point that you almost break because they do business a little bit different. So I'm glad they made it. This is great for boxing. It's a good look for boxing. And this is going to be both of their best fight. I do think that Ryan is going to win. If he does, it will be definitely, more likely to go the whole 12. I'm not counting him out, but I want it to be a good fight. I ain't gonna be mad if Tank wins. I ain't no Tank hater. I'm not a Tank lover, but I just want to see a really good fight. That's all.
Yeah, that's all we all want, Foodie. That's all we all want is a good competitive fight. I just think Tank has more boxing skill than people give him credit for. I think he proved that with the Isak Cruz debacle. But I don't know, man. I gotta see some. Ryan hasn't really been in there with any top guys, so this is the first top guy he's ever faced.
Well, neither is Tank for that matter.
True, that's true. I think Tank's had better competition than Ryan.
Hey, Coolie Chan, you got to turn off your background music, bro. This nigga in there playing Pop Smoke, talking about my thought, get me lit.
Maybe he's a thought.
Coolie Chan.
That's crazy, right?
We
That's
talking
crazy,
boxing, bro. We ain't gonna be up here talking about I'm a thought, get me lit, gun on my head, one in the head. No,
hey, maybe he's a thought, Mark.
He is, and that nigga ain't even on the camra. He just got it at the tip of playing Pop Smoke. Coolie Chan, man, try it again, bro. Let me get you up out of here. Nigga. Go ahead, Modern.
What's
Modern
good,
King
yo?
Boxing. I saw you in the chat over there. It's always good when I'm watching like PBC, Showtime, DAZN, and I see some of the neighbors over there. I be like, yo, I know him. I know him too. I saw Knockdown Boxing over there. I saw a couple of the neighbors in these chats. I was jumping around. Which stream was you on? Were you on the PBC, the Showtime, or the DAZN stream?
I was on the Showtime. The Zone did a stream too? I was on the Showtime.
Hell yeah, DAZN, PBC, and Showtime. Simulcasting.
And YouTube. I was on YouTube.
Worldwide, Mark.
Yeah, on YouTube though. I was all on their YouTube channels. That's what I meant, Food Revolution.
Dang, I didn't
all
know
of their YouTube channels was showing the same thing. So that was dope. Talk to me. If this was a fight, who won round one of this press conference? And did you see anybody nervous? What's your take about Tank being late? Was that gamesmanship? What's your, just give me your breakdown, everything you thought from today.
Well, I thought that the press conference was okay at the beginning, but then those guys started talking all crazy. But I think Ryan won the press conference because he was there, he was poised, he was like real involved with the the social media presence. Like Tank was late, man. Like that right there was a red flag for me. Like he ain't into this fight. He's not into this fight, and I think King Ryan gonna pull it off with a decision.
Upset alert.
Yeah.
Upset alert. Okay.
Yeah, but it was a good
What you
press.
think
It
about
was
Leonard
hard.
Ellaby there? What did you make in what was your take on Leonard Ellaby? Looking like TD Jakes up here.
He's still with Floyd. Tank's still with Floyd and them, man. Like he sit there and say he's own boss, but he's not. He's still involved with Floyd Mayweather Promotions and Al Haymon. Well, Al Haymon, we knew that. But I was surprised to see Ella be there because I could have swore that they said they wasn't dealing with them no more. But it seemed like he's still under control of Al Haymon. Like it's an Al Haymon event. Basically, it's an Al Haymon event, and Tank is the star. And they bias as hell right now. Like, I think they bias myself because even though Ryan got to win this fight. That's the only way he's gonna get his props. He's gonna have to win this by a split decision or something, or draw or something. Because I think he can beat him. I don't think he's gonna knock Tank out, but I do think he can beat Tank, yo. It's gonna be a long, drawn out battle. And Tank gonna think that he gonna hit him with that that check left hook or that check right hook he be doing. I don't think that's gonna work with Ryan. I think he's gonna be aware of that, and I hope Goosen fucking get him right, man. Because Goosen was kind of letting me down a little bit. Because I didn't think Goosen was involved. It didn't seem like he was giving the right advice, or he seemed like he was like standoffish with Tank. Like he seemed like he liked Tank or some shit. Like he was in awe of Tank. Did you notice that? Like Goosen?
I doubt that Joe Goosen is in awe of any fighter. He's been around too long.
He seemed like he was
Yeah,
having
he's
a
all
lot
about
of
the
attention
money.
on Tank, like as far as like waiting to hear what Tank got to say, and Tank wasn't really talking much. I thought that Ryan did a swell job of being mature and poised, and he's gonna just leave it in the ring, shelter more, But it was
But
good
Ryan,
to watch.
it's no matter how much I shit on Ryan. Ryan ain't no slouch. He ain't no bum. He just hasn't fought top guys yet. But
Of
we'll
course.
see what he got, man. He's got good hand speed, great power. It's just his footwork is lacking. He leaves his chin in the air, but he's a
Oh
good
yeah.
fighter. Don't get it twisted. He's good.
And that's what I mean. I hope he don't keep his like. I hope he watch out for those check left hooks because Tank can hit you from anywhere with those. If you stand still and standing straight up, he gonna hit you with that motherfucker, and you going to sleep. I agree to that, but I think he's gonna be aware of that, and I really hope he keep his jab in Tank's face and stand right in front of him. Don't let Tank like see you slipping. He gonna have to be like Devin Haney, like he gonna have to really like turn his jab over, use his jab in different angles. I just think he got to be smart when he fight Tank, because Tank will sit there and he'll let you win rounds, but then he'll catch you. That's all I got to say about it. I just uploaded a video because I was souped about the press conference. I was souped about the press conference because that's the type of press conferences that I want to see from boxers. They didn't go. I'm glad Tank didn't push him or hurt him or anything like that, because I feel like that would jeopardize the fight. And I hope we do get the fight. They said the tickets go on sale Friday. They ain't mad because I'm not gonna buy the pay per view to the last minute. I stress that in the comment section. I don't trust y'all. You know what I mean? I'm gonna wait to the last minute to buy that joint, yo.
Well, I think Foodie said it best, man. To me, it's gonna come down to a stamina issue. Who gets tired first?
I can believe that. The weight hydration though, that's crazy, right? Shelter Moore, like he can't come in over 10 pounds. If you make weight, why is Tank putting a stipulation on him that he can't come over 10 pounds heavier? Like that don't make no
Because
sense
Tank
to me.
is trying to push his A side power. That's what he's trying to do. It's a PBC event. It's on Showtime. Tank's the A side. He's trying to push that leverage.
That's how
Wait,
Canelo
it's not
do.
Showtime DAZN? It's just Showtime?
No, it's a
It's a joint.
simulcast with the zone, but it's a Showtime event. Showtime PBC. You saw what the banners they had in the back. It's Showtime PBC event, but the zone is simulcasting. So
What does
Tank
that
is the
mean
A
though?
side. He's trying to
What
push
does
that
that
leverage.
They can't show the fight, but they can kind of like promote the fight. Is that what simulcast mean?
No, they're gonna be showing it dual
No,
on
they're gonna
both.
show it on the zone and Showtime at the same time.
Right.
They're both gonna show the fight.
So
Oh
you can't really
wow.
That's
say
the
that
only
it's
way
a
Oscar would make it. That's the only way Oscar would make it if he got rights to show it. He had to have viewing rights as well, or he wasn't gonna make the fight.
So that's
right
how the
because he's
fight
got to
got
get
made then,
paid.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That must be how the fight gonna get made then, because they can actually profit also, even though it's only the first fight.
They're
That
both
Well, if
that's
putting
you
the money up
remember, if
for
you
it.
guys remember, that's what killed the Charlo Munguia fight. Showtime didn't want to simulcast, so Oscar said, "Fuck y'all."
Yeah,
hey
but that's a
word,
much
bro.
lower level fight where you, well, maybe not at the time, but it's not at this level. when this
Shout
kind
out
of
to Food
money.
Revolution. Shout out to CRE. That's CRE? Yeah, CRE. Thanks, Mark Nash. I just wanted to pop in for a second. I'm gonna go and
And
do something
peace.
real quick. Thanks for having me, bro.
Plug your channel, because you said you just dropped a new video about the presser. Plug your channel for us.
Modern King Boxing on YouTube. One account all my life. I'm a boxing head, boxing enthusiast, just like Shelton, just like Mark Nash, and we unbiased pretty much. True Media fan. I'm a True Media boxing fan. Channel Modern King Boxing.
Don't say True Media over here. I don't want Champ Side getting mad at me too. Shit.
What he don't like that?
You still on that shit, Mark?
He's stealing my stuff. He's stealing my stuff.
Nah,
Even though everybody can do it.
Whole video about I created True Media the other day, so I don't want
Oh hell no!
Oh no!
That's
So he really got it. So he must really have a problem with the coach, then, right?
That's who the whole video was about. That's why I said don't say it over here. I don't want him mad at me too.
He ain't no damn True Media. That's Black.
I never heard of it.
UGC Flame channel. He started True Media.
Small heads.
Yeah,
All right,
okay.
one.
All right, my brother. Peace. All right. He said trash tank needs to be disposed of per basura. Okay, so you riding with the Ryan train. Let's go.
Are you surprised? It's HLD. Are you surprised?
What you mean? What that's supposed to mean?
HLD is always gonna go that way, bro.
What you mean? With the Latino fighter?
Always. I ain't
he-
mad at him because he doesn't switch up.
He said Shakur gonna beat all them dudes though. Shakur a black dude.
Yeah, he says that, but if Shakur fights
Puerto Rican,
a
right?
Ryan or a Tio, it will be a totally different story. So I've been fucking with HLD for too long.
Let me drop that link out there. Let my boys defend himself. Rachel, did you see the presser? HLD, you see the presser? I want to know what y'all think. Damn. HLD ain't like that, man.
Yeah, he's like that because I'm like that.
So, cause you like that, he got to be like that.
Exactly. I'm putting a case on it.
Uh-oh. Here we go. All right. It is what it is. All right. Shit. She said, yep, I saw it. Pull up real quick. I ain't gonna take you. I'm gonna end this one pretty soon, but I just want y'all to pull up real quick. Give me your take. Some of the regulars that I see all the time. I want to know what y'all think. Somebody said Shelton is the most biased person I've ever heard of.
I am. Thank you for the compliment.
For Gilberto Ramirez. Yeah, you rode with Zerto into the Bivol.
I'm still riding with Zerto. I got Zerto beating my man Gabe Rosado.
But who can't beat Gabe Rosado at this point? He's a journeyman right now.
Hey, back up off of Gabe, Foodie. That's my guy.
I like
Two
Gabe.
people I don't want to see fight no more are Derek Chisora and Gabe Rosado.
Hey, Gabe was in Rocky in Creed. Man. You can't hate on Gabe now.
Not because they're bad, but because they've done their job. I don't want to see no CTEs.
Yeah. But shit, you just never know. Every now and then he could shock the world, like with that Beck the Bully knockout. Like this what he do for.
Wow. Yeah, I remember that one. What's up, Rach?
Hey.
What's up, Coach? Talk to me. What's your take on the press conference? If this was a fight, who won round one?
Oh my God, I wasn't even thinking of it like that. Like Tank was extremely quiet this time. I wonder if it's going to turn up in the next ones. I thought it was pretty tame. I wish they had mics on them when they were talking for God knows what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes in the face-off. I was kind of irritated with Hopkins because I was like, get the hell out of the way. Like, I know Tank isn't going to do anything. He has his hands in his pocket. By the time you see him take his hands out of the pocket, you have enough room. But it was just like, get out. Like, you don't need to be in the middle of it. These are grown-ass men talking. Let them talk.
He the pit bull of Golden Boy over there. That's what he gonna do.
He need to get out of the he's not the fighter. He needs to let the fighters do what fighters do. And as long as there's not a threat, which me and Nonito were like, is he gonna push him? Is he gonna throw hands? I'm like, his hands are in his pocket. Like by the time you see him pull his hands out of the pocket, then all right, start moving. But literally, like, he was blocking camera shots. If he wanted to, Bernard could have gone on the other side where he was, you know how a lot of the promoters stand right directly in the middle, like the middle shot of watching them,
Like
face off.
like Leonard Ellaby is right here. Like he's
Yeah,
why is he
go
there?
over there. Nobody wants your green shirt right in front of everybody's view to see. Like, wasn't your fight, bro.
Well, I didn't see that. I didn't really catch too much of that. All my shots, I got all the shots I needed. I didn't see him too much. What's your take on Leonard Ellaby there? And his new look. Look right
Early
now.
for Christmas, but you know.
Like Papa
He's
Smurf.
acting his age, Rachel. He's acting his age finally. Taking away the just for men.
Yeah, he looked like he stopped cheating on his wife right now. He's like, well, fuck it. Let me just grow my beard out then. Respectfully, I don't know. I'm not saying he did or didn't. I'm just saying, like, this what happened.
Yeah.
Like, this is why people was looking during quarantine and COVID. His
right? Yeah.
You know damn well that man stopped using dye.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Damn Beijing.
He might got a baby on the way. That look like baby weight.
Wow.
He has gotten entirely.
Man, I mean, like, I watched who's new? I think I watched Ellie's stream. Maybe that's why from where I was watching it, Bernard was all up in the way because honestly, we thought it was going to be at 12 noon. So I took the damn opportunity to sleep in till 12 noon today. I was like, well, I guess we're not going live. So I slept because most of my work is like I get phone calls in the middle of the night. So I never really get like a sound 8 hours of sleep or even 6 hours uninterrupted. So I was like, you know what? We're not going live today. I'm going to sleep. So then when I woke up, I'm like, wait a minute, they're doing it now. I'm like, damn, I could have gone live, but whatever. I guess my body needed to sleep, so I'm not gonna complain about it. But yeah, so I was watching Ellie's thing. I was Nonito's boxing right now, so he's not gonna be able to comment right now. But I know we were just talking about it because he came in and grabbed some more water, and I told him, I was like, you know, that there was a did you catch that there was a 10-pound rehydration clause? And he's like, from 36? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, so 46? I'm like, yeah. He goes, the morning of? I'm like, yeah. He's like, ooh, that's pretty hefty. Because this is not, you know, like it's a weird catch weight, right? It's a 1 pound over the 135 limit. And I mean, I guess whatever, there really is no rules and regulations to a catch weight. But, and as long as Ryan agreed to it, but to have a 10-pound rehydration clause on top of that, like, somebody could correct me. I'm not quite sure how many of Pacquiao's fights had that. I thought some of them did, but I wasn't sure who or what. So I can't even speak on. Maybe Sheldon knows.
Only one I can truly remember with a rehydration clause was the Margarito fight.
Okay.
And maybe the Oscar fight because he was coming up from 35, but you know, who knows.
See, I thought it was the Oscar. I don't remember the Margarito. Margarito would make sense, but yeah. So
remember that Margarito fight was at 154, right? It was a 154 fight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I just feel like the other having 10 pounds, rehydration clause on someone who's like decently coming down, is pretty murderous. Ryan isn't that big of a dude. Like, you know, we joke about it, but it's serious. A lot of these fighters blow up. Okay, so their cut weight is going to be, it's going to hurt, and then it's going to hurt a lot when it comes down to the last 5 to 10 pounds. Ryan isn't like a dad bod dude. Like, he doesn't have a gut. He's tall and lanky. He's not going to have very much to cut, I guess is my point. It's going to hurt more.
Yeah, he was saying in the press conference, he's already cut.
Well, they didn't have a problem with it when Alvarez did it to Kovalev, so you know.
No, yeah, I'm just saying it's different for everybody. You look at everybody, different. For example, Nonito going down to 115 or 112 will kill him. Can he do it? He will if he has to. But do we want to do it? Do we want to kill him that way? No. It can be done. It's just, it's gonna suck.
All right, let me get my boy HLD in here. HLD, what you think of the press conference, bro? Talk to me.
Man, everybody knows that was a garbage press conference, bro. It was dead. I mean, they need to take some cues from the women that be having periods and still coming out to fight with some gusto. That was a bullshit ass press conference.
Relax.
It's the truth. That was trash. Boring.
But why you always gotta throw women in when you talk about
No, because the women are taking over how they promote the fights. That's why women are taking over. They got to teach these young punks how to do the shit right. Because they were lame as fuck. That's why.
No,
You
they
saw
were
the
lame
press
as fuck,
conference
but you
go
ain't
for all
gotta
the
say
women.
because
They
of
make
women
it
on the
happy.
period.
They make everybody excited and gonna want to watch this shit. But look at them. They were acting like if, man, come on, man. We all know how they really are when they get on the camera on other interviews and shit. We know that. It was boring. It was trash.
Well, that's why I said, like, if we had the mic on them, because they went for a decent amount of time in that face-off. I'm like, y'all have a lot to say now, but when the mic was on, you guys were like, yeah, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
get that. It
Well,
was
we
like
gotta remember, let's
you
let's call a
needed
spade a
a Ryan
spade.
Garcia that was on the Mike Tyson show, right? We needed that type
But
of shit going on. Yeah,
let's
you
call a
ready.
spade
Yeah, you
though,
straight.
fellas.
You
Hold
need
on,
a
hold on,
Fellas
ladder.
and ladies,
Come with me.
let's call a spade a spade.
Hold on.
Let's call a spade a spade.
Listen,
Either
listen.
one of these guys.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. He just got here, and he's been. Let him speak. Let him speak his piece, y'all. 'Cause I want to hear this.
That's all I'm saying. It was just a lame duck ass press conference. I mean, we needed the fire that we see when he was on the Mike Tyson show. That type of shit we needed. You know, I mean, these guys been talking trash for a good minute. Then how unprofessionals Tank? I'm done with everybody giving him a pass. I don't give a fuck. I want him out of the sport. He's trash. Out. Basura. Period. So many passes. Womanizer, drunk driving fool, all this shit. Now even to a press conference, the biggest fight of his life, he's gonna fucking act like a diva? Fuck out of here, man. This is not good. We don't need this representing the sport. He needs to get knocked the fuck out and go home. Period. I don't care by who, anybody. That's it.
Well, like I was trying to say, Mark, neither one of these guys are the most articulate. So let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I think,
Yeah, but
well,
what
yeah,
I was
but
getting a headache trying to listen to Tank when after the face off, like when they were just talking to Tank. I'm sorry, I was getting a headache. Like, listen, I gotta go make some bacon and some coffee. This is a lot.
Yo, this is better though than he used to be. He used to be up there like it was his first day of school. I just want to thank Mayweather Promotions, God, Al Heyman. Now,
Because Mayweather wouldn't let him talk. You're like, yeah.
That's what he did today. I mean, what did he do that was different today? What did Ryan do different than repeat himself over and over? Neither one of those dudes are the most articulate.
No. I'm talking about Tank though. Last time we saw him when he was with the Rollers, she was like, yo, if this was some street shit, we would have been packed y'all niggas up, yo. Like he was talking like that. I was like, oh shit, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? Where my
Because I don't think he has a real dislike for Ryan. He has a real dislike for Rolly. He did not like Rolly.
You trying to
man, Tank is another John Moran, bro, trying to be something he not. Let's stop that. Another Papa Doc. Let's stop that shit. He ain't no street dude.
Wow, you going there with it, HLD? You
Hell
going
yeah,
there
I'm
with
gonna go
it?
there with it.
What he
He
say?
looked like a lost member of Dipset.
What he say about John Moran?
Another fake ass wannabe, man.
Well,
That's
you know, he's talking about because John just got that 50 game suspension for posting the gun in the club on the internet. I don't mind him having the gun, but don't post it on the internet, dum dum.
Man, the thing is, what I'm trying to say is, man, stop trying to be something you not. Act right. You acting all fucking stupid, want to be street with women and shit. But when it comes to the guy that's right in front of him that he needs to fight, look how he acted. Came out late, drunk as fuck, probably. Man, I'm done with that. I'm done with that.
Hold on, HL. Do you putting the case on him? You think he drunk?
Hey, he was something, bro. He was something. Them shades aren't on there for nothing. Them shades were on there for nothing. Why was he a whole hour late?
He said, "Oh, it was 2 hours."
He hadn't slept. He said he hadn't slept all night.
And
He
did
overslept. Look at that. Yeah,
said,
you overslept a whole bottle of Hennessy in your ass.
I didn't expect none of this, but I'm here for it. Let's go, HOD.
I'm
Let's,
just saying, man. This is to me, it's not about boxing no more, man. This guy,
your audio. You dropped the phone or your earbuds or something. He can't even hear me. HOD. HOD, we can't hear you. Your audio dropped out.
He going off.
HOD, the phone sound like it's this far away from you. You sound like you're this far
Hello?
away from you. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, your audio fucked up, bro. You straight?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, man. I'm just too loud.
Yeah, you sound like you had the phone turned all the way away this way like this. Like we couldn't even hear you. It was turned all the way away. Go for it.
My bad. I'm just saying, man. He's just not representing the best that's out there. Not as a person, a human being. I don't give a fuck about the boxing skills and shit like that. Should he be favored? Absolutely. He should probably be favored in this fight. I will say that. But I don't care, man. I want him knocked the fuck out and out. Simple as that.
Because he's black.
Well, there you have it.
He's trash. Because he's trash.
I'm fucking with you. Because Sheldon Moore said you always root for the Latino or the Hispanic fighter over
Man, I bet nobody gonna pump up Keyshawn Davis. Who's gonna pump up Keyshawn Davis like they're trying to pump up this trash thing?
Too early.
Yeah, but pump up the good kids, bro. There's a lot of good dudes out there who represent the best, who try to be good, but just you swear it's not the type of shit we wanna promote in our communities, man. We want to look at the gangster bullshit. Fuck all that shit. This is more than boxing to me. That's what I'm saying.
You just trying to keep the black man down, HLD.
Man, I'm trying to keep anything that's trash down, man. I want to flush it down the toilet. Period.
I agree. Everybody should be held accountable for their actions inside and outside of the profession. When you are a public figure, it all needs to be taken into consideration.
Go ahead, H, and I'm gonna ask. I got a question for Rachel after this. Go ahead.
I'm just saying all this money and you acting like you're trying to be hoodlum, man. It's just pathetic.
A little fraudulent. Yeah.
Rachel, what do you think of the 2 hours being late? Do you think it was gamesmanship? You believe his excuse? Like, look, man, I just ain't been asleep all night. I'm late. No excuse.
I mean, as far as 2 hours, I think that's excessive. I think we've been to press conferences, kind of irritating. They'll have you say like, "Oh, press conference starting at this time," dude. Like the promoters ain't even show up. So it's twofold that it possibly might have been from before that when they say the press conference is starting at this time and doesn't start for another hour. That you kind of you understand that game that they normally play. But 2 hours is excessive. And what I don't know, our team deals with shit differently. We started to see them do that, and we would send one of our guys downstairs on hold. And as soon as they say, okay, everyone's here, they said they're ready to start in 10 minutes, then we'll send Nonito down. But I mean, not, we operate differently. So like, we don't like to be late, but we also don't want to be sitting there. But of course, let me say this is not the day before weigh-ins. I'm talking about press conferences the day before weigh-in. So of course, Nonito doesn't want to just sit there for an hour waiting for the bigwigs to when they decide to come to the press conference. This is a tour that, they're not cutting weight. They're not in camp. Well, they're probably in camp already, but not excessively cutting weight. And they should be somewhat on time. I'm not going to say on time because I'm telling you right now, these promoters rarely ever show up on time themselves. So it just, he has to be held accountable for showing up 2 hours late. Like I said, fashionably late, okay, but not freaking 2 hours. Was Ryan was there on time, right?
Yes, he was.
He was early, which is on time. But I agree with you because
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, look, and Tank he was like, man, you was late. I was on time. He was like, you supposed to do. You supposed to be. He was like,
yeah, that's just like, what does that mean?
He was like, what that mean? And I love the fact that Ryan, he threw the chest pass to Ryan. Ryan threw the no look right back at him. Like, what that supposed to mean? He was like, well, you supposed to be. What that mean? Back to you. Say it. What that supposed to mean?
Wouldn't it be funny? Ryan was like, yeah, you came on CP time.
I'm professional.
Ryan said, I'm professional. You're not.
Ryan said, you up here on CP time.
Now he didn't do that, man. Now he would get canceled for that. Man. He would get canceled for that.
Well, and usually on like, and again, I'm talking about fight week, not tours, but I'm going to assume that most of them are all usually what they'll do is do what is it called? The press conference within the hotel, usually in a ballroom, but this seems like it was at a different stage. The second thing that they normally do, promoters normally do, is they have their bus or their shuttles to take different teams over to the venue. Like all of that's covered when you're doing these press tours and when you're doing fight week. If it's not at the same venue that you're staying. So, I mean, Tank kind of seems like the guy that'd be like, yeah, I ain't gotta take the bus. I'll come there myself, which then they can't control what time he's gonna come, right?
Right. Definitely seems like, nah, I'm gonna pull up in the Maserati or I'm gonna pull up in my Lambo. I ain't riding in your shuttle or your Sprinter van. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was just the A-side flex, Mark. That was just the A-side flex.
Flex too hard though, man. And you dealing with New York City, man. Shit, it was starting to be rumors going through the chat like, oh, Tank got arrested. And with his track record, some people actually was believing it.
Yeah, when I mentioned that, I knew it was joking, but yeah, some people was
God damn, they went that far, man. He can't go that far now.
He cannot do this the next two legs of this tour in Cali and Vegas. Agree?
I bet you he does. I bet you he does.
And he got to get all the way from New York to Cali. They're doing that overnight. This is the thing, like Rachel was saying, and I'm sure she can attest. You can't, because you talk about, man, I'm tired. I've been up all night. Everybody is tired when you're working this hard and at this level. Everybody's traveling all the time. That's not an excuse to be late. And I'm trying to say, was he coming from Baltimore or is he still in camp?
I don't know. He could have been coming from Florida. Shit.
But he's training in Vegas, right?
Who knows where he's coming from? The man has money.
His camp's in Florida.
He has money.
Yeah, because I haven't heard that he's here. I would have heard
he
that.
was training with Mayweather in Vegas like last week or something like that. Did someone say that?
I could have just been doing some Roy Jones type training, respectfully.
Yeah, because I know it's camps in Florida. So
hey, back up off of Roy, Mark Nash. I don't like that Roy slander.
I didn't slander him. I just said doing some Roy Jones type stuff where you in there with the guy. You know, you ain't in there. That's not your coach. It's not your real trainer. Like you moving around. You in there moving around, doing some work. Don't get your jaw broke.
Okay, my bad. I thought I heard a little bit of Roy slander in there. I was about to jump on you.
Don't jump on me. Jump on me.
That's the same like Rob McCracken was with AJ for a long time. Like he was more focused on Team GB. And that's why I was like, this man ain't even paying attention. Like he didn't show up to the camp for the first Usyk fight, they said. That was some bullshit.
All right, we're gonna wrap this one up because I got to do another show with Food Revolution real quick, and I got to do it for members only, and I'm gonna do another show tonight on our flagship show, and we're gonna talk more.
You're the hardest working man in show business, bro.
I was gonna say, I was like, I'm over here sleeping until 12 today, and you like going on and on and on. Good for you.
It's a Wednesday. And I got to work on my website. Man, the website is starting to look really good. Rachel, I'm gonna hit you up with. I'm gonna share my screen with you and let you see what it's looking like and what it's missing, what you think. So I'm gonna get some advice from you on that. So yeah. But final thoughts on the press conference. What's your biggest takeaway? Shelton Moore, final thoughts on this press conference, and what's your biggest takeaway from everything you saw today? And what do you expect to be different in tomorrow's press conference? Because they're gonna do this again tomorrow. Then they're gonna do it again on Friday. So Shelton Moore,
biggest takeaway for me was they both want to fight, looks like, and it's probably gonna happen. Are they gonna do anything different in the next two press conferences? No, they're gonna do the same shit.
Then I hope they come up with newer content. Like,
hold on, Rachel. I'm gonna go to. I promise I'm gonna let you.
Sorry.
Finish. No, you good. Shelton. So you said they're gonna do the same shit. So you got Ryan being there early, Tank being late. Nobody's gonna do no pushing and shoving. It ain't gonna be no talking shit going on. I think they're gonna turn this shit up the next one. I think they're gonna
Nope.
It up.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Fine. Well, I appreciate you, Shelton. I'm gonna close this one out and we're moving on forward to the next one. Thank you.
All right, Pimpin. Hey, panel, everybody, have a good day, y'all.
Yes, sir. I won't have no other way. Thank you, my brother. Peace.
Bye, Shelton.
Go ahead, Rachel. What was you about to say?
Oh no, I just said that I hope they turn it up a bit. I mean, nobody wants to see things on repeat, the same episode 3 times. I'm hoping that they take away from what they said this time and then they just double down on it. I kind of seeing everything on Twitter and kind of being like in the circle, right? That if you guys watch that Netflix show, like you're thinking you're hearing what they're saying with this type of attitude, and it didn't match today. I hope they just bring the same energy that they've been talking back and forth on Twitter. Let's get a little bit more of who the personalities of these guys are, because I didn't think that they showed it very much today. And mic them up, please, for a face-off. I want to know what they're saying in there.
You want them to call them some bitches or something in this next one. Like don't do all that talking when you guys are unmiked. Why y'all got the mic say, you're a bitch, you're a sucker, like hype it up, right?
I mean, if you're gonna say it, then say it on the mic. Like the people that, yeah, I understand. Oh, no, Nito said say it. They were saying it in each other's face, but they weren't saying it in the mic. We couldn't hear it.
It's like they were hella fucking, I'll knock you out. Okay. But there was much more than that. Like if you're gonna say, I'm gonna fuck you up, you come in my face, I'm gonna knock your ass out. Whatever, say it in their fucking face, say it in the mic, say it to everybody else, not just like, yeah, it's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, God, for all we know, he was like, hey man, like I asked for my room to be next to yours. How come you moved your room to the other floor? Like freaking we have no idea what they said, so we could just completely make up.
Them niggas didn't say that shit.
I know they didn't, but honestly, we don't know what they said. So give me some context. Give me something to go off of. Hype it just a little bit. I'm already excited either way for the fight. But, I mean, if I'm going to sit here and wake up with my cup of coffee, I'm like, give me something. Give me something. Come on. Come on, baby. This is supposed to be a push for the fight. Did you want to say something?
No, all in all, when you say something on Twitter and stuff like that, say it to their face. At least that's how I do it, man. I don't talk that much, but if I have to talk and you hear me talking, I'm gonna say it to their face. That's it. That's how I work anyway.
Shout out to my boy Enno, straight up from the straight up Filipino Flash, 9-time champion.
About to be 10.
About to be 10. Talk to me, champ. What was your biggest takeaway from the press conference? And
I think that they were very, very tame. I mean, from all their talk on Twitter and social media, I thought they were very, 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 very tame. And if you're gonna talk, like I said, if you're gonna talk about something, you say it in the face. If you really want this fight, and I'm like, you know what, I wanted this fight because I'm gonna knock your ass out. That's it. I said it on social media. I'm gonna say it to your face.
You think they got a no touch type thing? Because I remember Ryan said, if Tank touches me during the press conference, the fight might not happen. Remember, he was
talking about bitch shit right there, man.
He touched me. He better not touch me like he touched Rolling, was pushing Rolly, and somebody else. Tank don't put his finger all in the face. He don't grab them. Like he don't did all kind of violations of the person.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of somebody put their fucking finger in my face.
And that's what Ryan said. Tank ain't gonna violate me like he did all these other dudes. He violate me, we're gonna be fighting right there on stage. And it seems
and that's cool. And that's cool. At least it shows, what I'm saying? Maybe they do have that thing because they want to make this fight happen, but ultimately, when it comes down to it, I mean, maybe there's something behind it, and maybe that's why they're so tame.
Could be. All right, so are you expecting the second press conference to turn up a little more? I'm coming, baby.
I hope so. I hope so.
My real baby. All right.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, the fight in itself is exciting already, but I mean, this is just me being a spectator and a fan of boxing. We want that stuff going on. I think it's healthy for boxing. All
right, well, I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one, man.
Yes, sir. Have a good one, bro. Everybody.
When y'all go live again, plug your channel too. When y'all go live again?
I'm not sure, man. Today was supposed to be thing, but they got that press conference. So, but yeah, beyond the ring with Nonito and Rachel.
Yeah, we'll most likely go tomorrow. Sex and boxing. We had a couple of things that we were going to talk about: steroids and small penises.
I'm gonna punch a bit. That's shit. That's Tank Davis. Shit. Sex and boxing.
Yeah.
Respectfully, I'm sorry. I should. Why did I say that? I'm never gonna get my PBC credentials. So why did I say that? All right, y'all get me off this live air. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you, Rachel. No need to. I'll see y'all on the next.
Bye, Food Revolution. Bye, Sir Senior.
Bye.
Go ahead, sir. Give me your final thoughts. I'm gonna let Foodie close it out.
Yes, sir. I'll piggyback off of what they said that they gotta turn it up this next fight. I do like the fact that Ryan was professional and it seemed like his head is in it, but he needs to go tonight and talk to one of those millions of fans and get some slick words to say. You know what I'm saying? Get them to have some jokes or something. Hire you a part-time writer. You got all night. Do something, because we want to hear the fire. We want to get excited about this fight. We up for it. We ready for it. Man, give us what we paying for.
Hell yeah. Plug your channel.
Cooking with Sir Senior. I'm always cooking something, if it's food for thought or home cooking.
Give us your tagline before I let you go.
Be blessed, be safe, be certain.
My brother. All right, sir. Let me wrap this up. Look, Baby Nash over there going crazy. Baby Nash, what's wrong? You want to come over here and sit on my lap? Come on, sit on my lap, Baby Nash. Come on. You want some attention? You want me to play with you? All right, come on. Let me go. We're gonna go outside and play, okay? Come on. Okay. All right. Don't cry. Don't cry. You want to say hello? Say hello. Say hello.
Baby.
Okay. Your nose snotty. Wipe your nose. All right, go ahead, Food Revolution. Let's close this out. Baby Nash over here losing her mind.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm gonna hold you. But yeah, it was definitely dry toast. I expected a little bit more. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wanted more than that. Hopefully they do turn up in Cali out here tomorrow. My concern is that, the travel time and how long it takes to get over here. I don't know if they got red eye money or whatever's going on over there, but I hope that there's not another excuse of jet lag, yada, yada, yada. I don't care what you got to do. Drink you like 2 monsters and whatever you got to do, just turn up and have something a little better to offer the people. And then hopefully that energy transfers into the one that they're going to do in Vegas and we really get some fire going. What I will say is about the rehydration, I'm not really feeling that, especially because they got the 2 weigh-ins, one the day of, and rehydrating 10 pounds. I don't know, but they're professionals, so they can handle it. They signed up for it, and let's just see. I'm just happy this fight is being made. It's great for boxing.
Look, when was the last time we had a multi-city press tour for a fight? Was it Wilder and Fury, or was it Mayweather and McGregor?
I think it was Joshua and Ruiz.
They did multiple cities?
Well, yeah, they did Riyadh. They did UK. They did New York, didn't they?
I gotta go back and check. That's why I asked. I just know
that's multi-continent.
What yeah, was it trying to remember it? I don't remember a lot of fanfare for that. I don't remember a lot of back and forth talk. Yeah, this was more back and forth though. This was better than that, because that shit was definitely forgettable. I just hope they turn it up a little bit, because the sales are going to be dependent on the excitement. Like, casual fans are going to be watching this stuff, and they're going to be using these clips and the packages to push this fight out there. So I definitely need these guys to turn it up a little bit. I did like the jawing back and forth once they was face to face, but I agree with Rachel. They could have did a little more face to face. I mean, when they was mic'd up, same with Nonito. I think a lot of y'all said that same thing as well. But don't forget, when they put this all access together, we're gonna hear what they saying then. The all access mic picked it up. Yeah, that old mic overhead picked up all of it. It's just that mic that's far back that zoomed in to get that shot didn't pick it up. So we're gonna hear what they said on all access. So we're gonna talk.
We never hear that. I don't remember the last time I heard a face off where they were mic'd up.
Hell yeah, I remember Mayweather told Oscar, he said, "You a bitch." And
no, that's what I'm saying. That was a while ago. That was like 15, 20 years ago.
You can hear the Connor. You can hear the Connor. You can hear the Connor and the Floyd stuff, because they was talking. You can hear that if you go back and look at the Connor and Floyd. Now, Connor and Floyd, I don't care what nobody says. Some people said that shit went too far. They sold that fucking fight in them press conferences.
Well, they both got the gift of gab, though. I mean,
Yeah.
They're both at the height of both of their, the MMA and the boxing. Like them niggas they ain't new to this shit. They true to this shit. So
They,
they
they
too
knew
cold.
they understood the assignment of
They
this press
understood the assignment, and
conference. Look,
they
Conor petted Floyd head like a good dog. He won't pass Floyd.
right.
And then people was like, Floyd, let him do it. I was like, Floyd, no, he gonna get the beat up on him for 36 minutes. He ain't got to touch him now, ruin the money. Floyd didn't like that shit, though.
Yeah, nobody liked that shit. Nobody want to be with their hands put on, or want no man putting their hands on them like that. Like, yeah, goddamn child.
This was saying when Conor going to get on his private jet in between after that, and Floyd just sitting there with his entourage, and Conor walking by, he said, "What's up, little dude? What's up, little dude?"
Like he got the nerve. Ain't he like 5'5"?
Right, he called him look because you're a little dude in this game.
Leprechaun.
Yeah, you're a little dude in boxing though, and in this business. So yeah, he called him little dude, and Conor was like, see, he's fucking with me. I didn't want to do nothing because his kids there, his family, he got all his girls there. But I was like, nah, you ain't about to fuck up this money too, fighting in this damn airport and go to jail.
Exactly. They know how to play the game. They knew how to play the game for sure. They knew where to cut it off.
Meanwhile, y'all niggas gonna kill each other on YouTube just because y'all don't like the fact that some guy is a duck and somebody ain't a duck, or I heard somebody calling my guy Boots in his goose in his the other day. And the nigga told him, we'll see when you get to Philly. I'm like, damn, he ain't even talking about you. You don't even know him. Like, you don't even know Boots in his. Well, somebody call him Goose in his, then you want to fight him? Man, y'all better learn about this business, man. Learn this order of operations going on out here. And you guys are getting played like pawns, yo. It ain't that serious on me. It's all entertainment.
Exactly. Ain't nobody making no deposits into any of your little accounts. So, and all the people who are ain't saying nothing about it. They ain't going back and forth with nobody. So if Errol Spence don't give a fuck what people say about him, and Bud Crawford don't really care, then what the fuck?
I don't know Bud out here, and like
he is. Yeah,
like he gonna fight one.
He is now lately. Yeah. Usually that's unusual for him for sure. He getting tired of that shit. But like I'm saying, like if what the fuck do I care? Somebody, I am not about to be capping and jumping in no comments for no motherfucking my favorite anybody when they making millions and billions of dollars and they ain't sent me not a goddamn dime. So they can speak for themselves. They don't need me to speak for them.
Yeah. Well, final thoughts and plug your channel before I let you go, baby.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's it. I'm just looking forward to seeing the next press conference. Hopefully it's a little bit better. And I'll catch you on the recap.
All right. Thank you so much. Check your email. I'm gonna send you a link. We're gonna set up and do this thing.
All right.
I just got to get baby some ice cream, take her outside real quick.
Okay, no problem.
All right, man. Thank you. Peace. All right, another great episode of Breaking Beats where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, press conferences, and anything else you and I feel like talking about. It's a hip-hop political sports show with a comedy twist. We like to let the jokes fly because life is serious enough. Life is getting real serious in the lightweight division for Gervonta Tank Davis and King Ryan Garcia. I'm super excited about this fight. I hope you guys are super excited about this fight. Look, we asked for it. We begged for it. It's here. All right. Now, some people are saying, hey, look, I believe it when they make an official announcement. You got that. I believe it when we get a date. You got it. I believe it when we got a location. You got it. We don't have a venue. We got it. We need a press conference. You're getting 3 of them. So let's support this fight. Let's support this event. And God bless to all of everybody. God bless to everybody who's involved and made this happen. And we still got to put a case on Leonard Ellaby being at this event. Looking like Mr. Bojangles, or respectfully. We're going to talk all about it, though. We're going to talk about it. Got to talk about it. So I'll see y'all on the episode tonight. We're going to be talking about did Boo send his duck Bud Crawford? And we're going to talk more about this press conference because I think more people want to talk about that as well. So love y'all. Hope you love yourself. If not, guess what? God loves you. So does Martin Ash in the neighborhood here, Breaking Beats. Always remember, man, dreams require sleep. Goals require effort. Go out there and get your goals. And shit, try to get you a nap in before we do this live show tonight because it's going to be lit. And I'm going to get me a nap in so I should be on time. I'm going to try to be there at 10 o'clock, man. I really want to be there at 10 o'clock tonight. I said be there at 10 o'clock like I ain't at the crib. Man, it's just getting harder, man. It's getting harder to get here on at 10 o'clock. My baby's getting older. My wife, damn sure me and my wife getting older. Need me a nap before I do the show. And shit, I be trying to kick it with my family. Full-time father, full-time husband over here. No weekend shit. You know what I'm saying? So it gets taxing. So yeah, so Yeah. That's it. Let me end this shit so I can get some ice cream with the baby. We're gonna go outside, take a little walk, ride this bike, and Food Revolution. I'm gonna send you an email. Let's do this BMF talk. It's your man Martin Nat. And it should be quick, Foodie. It should be like 15, 20 minutes. It ain't gonna be a long recording. Because I gotta do some editing to it. I'm gonna put some graphics up for the show. So yeah, it ain't gonna be a long one. So with that said, let's close it out. Oh damn, I gotta do a neighbors only. Let me do it right here. Let me do the neighbors only roll call. Shout out to the neighbors. Because without the neighbors, the show wouldn't be the show at this level. I'm going to do it fast as possible. Y'all ready? Tony Boswell, Scan Rants, Kansas City Mac, Patricia Shelton. Let me put my glasses on. Shit. Getting old, nigga. Getting old. Ace Retro, that guy Clips 330, Ben Adams, Miss Queen Sunkiss, Rockman, Juan Davila, Beyond the Ring with Rachel and Nonito Donaire, True Media Today, USA Boxing, Bordeaux, Stephen Bateman, Food Revolution, C Jones 0224, KP from KC5, TJR, Matt Wade, DJ, Carmen Serene, Ill Status Boxing, Tank the Sweet Science Examiner, Beyond Above Media, Pittsburgh T, SF City Slicker, I Know Boxing, Boxing Lounge, It's Mex, Rod of the Storm, Here to There, Taylor Bell, He Never Fails, Maddie Yoel, Cliff Bailey, Con Shonery, Lisa Bell, She Never Fails, Cooking with Sir Senior, Cooking with the Champ, on the Michael Terrence Bailey Senior, HLD, Brandon Washington, Lady Shan Dun Dum Season, D Bevel the Champ, and of course the Big Fish himself, member number 1, Derek Lincoln, the Big Fish.
What up, gangsta?
Love y'all, man. Sometimes we're gonna agree, sometimes we're gonna disagree, but one thing's for certain, two things for sure, homeboy. Never forget this.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
Woo! I get a chill every time I hear it, bro. I mean that shit. Run the outro. Baby Nash, let's get this ice cream.
This that squad sound. This is me, man.
Subscribe. I don't care how many subscribers he has. Support him. So he made all this possible. He made this possible.
Nah, Dr. Mark, God made this possible, and so did viewers like you. I see y'all tonight. If you're a member, look out for a members only video. All right, peace.